good afternoon. I'm Dave Whalen, one of the co-founders, three co-founders of STEMP. Before I get going, just a quick show of hands here. Who's ever been sick? So we have a lot of non-participants. I would say the average is probably about 99% or so. We've all been sick, cold, flu. If not, you've been to the doctor, or your mother's given you a thermometer at some point. The thermometer pretty much has not changed over the past 200 years. It's gone digital, it's gotten a little fancier, but frankly, lots of challenges. They're inaccurate in most cases. You don't get repeatable results, so you can't tell if something's changing over time. They're single-point measurements, so ultimately, you can't take action based on one data point. Some of the newer ones, they're unwieldy, they're complex, they're tough for a parent with a sick child to figure out what to do. And finally, some of them are really expensive. So we thought about this and said, where's the innovation in this space and what can we do? And that's where we came in. So STEMP is essentially the thermometer meets the Band-Aid. Very simple. Take the small sensor, pop it into a small adhesive like a Band-Aid, apply it to your body, your child's body, and immediately you're getting continuous temperature readings over days, weeks, up to a month. So immediately continuous and seamless. Huge opportunity here. Again, all three of us have small children, and I've had many nights where my son is sick. My wife or I are waking up in the middle of the night to go to the kids' room, to wake him up, to take his temperature, just to see if something has changed, better or worse. Similarly with the elderly and their caregivers. And then on the positive side, couples who are trying to get pregnant, women tracking ovulation, want to check their basal body temperature in the morning, people recovering from illness, and again, frankly, anyone in this room, we've all been there, we all could use a better thermometer. So what we've done is we've taken some very simple but powerful technology, smallest, most accurate temperature sensor on the market, coupled it with a Bluetooth chip with integrated antenna, integrated battery, very small package that again gets coupled with medical grade adhesive, kind of like a Band-Aid. That's tied together with some pretty awesome, very, very simple software. You get results instantly. iOS right now, coming for Android. You can manage multiple users, multiple patches of one app. Get customized alerts and ultimately send the data to your doctor. So when you show up to the doctor, you can prove that you're sick. Take it to your boss and prove that you're sick. We think we're really competitively positioned. There are, if you go to the drugstore, there's these $5 digital thermometers that don't work very well, slow, inaccurate. Frankly, you're better off just guessing your temperature. There are some pretty fancy ones out there, touchless digital, but they're really hard to use and they're expensive. And then there are a few out there that are kind of coupled with iPhones, somewhat like what we're doing, but frankly, we looked at them, they are complex. One of them literally asks you to stick an iPhone in your mouth, which is absurd, and some of them are very expensive. So we're looking at coming in at the $25 retail target ultimately. Small, fast, simple, continuous, wear and forget. We think it's the best thing that will be on the market. So our launch strategy, we're going to do a crowdfunding campaign that we're kicking off right now. We should have that launching in the first quarter. We're going to be at CES as well in January, and following that, we'll go online on our store, app stores, and Amazon. Ultimately looking at both clinical markets, the distributors that serve the clinical markets, as well as retailers. And we'd love to be in the Apple Store someday, along with Target. And of course, international. Most kind of exciting, from our beginning, we said we should partner with NGOs, foundations, the research side, and we're in the final stages right now of a collaborative partnership with USAID as part of their Fighting Ebola Challenge. We're waiting to hear what the results are on that, but we could be applying this in Africa within months. Going forward, product strategy, getting someone like Mickey Mouse on there. I did not pay for this right now, so if anyone from Disney's in the audience, you didn't see it. Health Kit, other integrations to get data in the right places in other apps. The pregnancy app that I mentioned for ovulation. Kind of a hospital clinical suite, something that we would develop alongside USAID with Ebola. And then ultimately taking a different kind of sensor beyond temperature in the same kind of patch. We've been bootstrapped to date. We're looking to raise about $1 million right now to get the product to market, build out the sales channels. We've hit all of our milestones to date, and we've been very successful in kind of getting the word out via plug and play. We're part of the accelerator. We're going to be a finalist at this CES summit. And we have a team that brings a background in wearables, technology, aerospace, healthcare, and development. Thank you.
Perfect.